So basically I take this bullet stake and drive it down on the ground, but for retrieval purposes we'll just pretend. I'll drive it down to that swivel. Now this chain all the way up and down, it has swivels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom D-ring. And that allows the animal to twist, jump, fight the trap without hurting itself. There's also a shock spring, an inline shock spring. As he fights that trap, it doesn't pull on him, it gives tension. It doesn't allow, it's not like a hard jerk. So that shock spring kind of helps with the situation. The trap itself is a modified rubber jaw trap. This is a modern day live foothold trap. It's used in wildlife biology research to capture animals, maintain and monitor populations. It's a live trap. It doesn't maim or hurt the animal, the target animal you're after. You can also adjust the pan tension on the trap to miss non-target species like raccoons, fox, possum, stuff you don't want to catch. The higher pan tension you put on this trap, the less likely you are of catching something small like a fox or a possum, like I said. So it targets specific animals. Now, if a deer steps on this, because of the anatomy of the hoof and the straight leg, most times they just pull right out of it. In my years of trapping, I've never caught a deer. I've had them step on it and set it off and jerk it up into the air and out of the bed, but I've never actually caught a deer. But I'm sure in anomalous situations it might be able to, but never had it happen to me. But this trap is designed, it's a legal size for coyotes. It's the biggest size you can go with. It's got a 5 3/4 inch jaw spread, which is legal here in South Carolina. But this trap is not as evil as people make it out to be. The old traps in the Daniel Boone days, yeah, they had the toothed jaws, and they were a different type of trap. This is a modern technology and a modernized trap. So basically, after I've made a set and I find points of interspersion where the coyotes are coming and going, whether they're defending a territory or foraging or what they're doing, I'll put in a urine post set or a flat set of some kind of gland smell or something that attracts the coyotes, not everything under the sun. Sometimes I will use food-based sets, but this time of year with coyotes have already bred and they're paired up, they're territorial, I'm looking to be just targeting specifically those pairs of coyotes that are in the area defending and living here. Once I get the trap bed in place, I will kind of mash around the jaws like that. I'll bury the chain. Okay, that's the set. To some degree, that's a generic flat set with some type of urine post. Just like any other dog, they like to mark their territory on projections and things that stick out along their path of travel. Then I'll take a little coyote urine, squirt her on there like that, bait and lure underneath it around it, kind of guide the animal with tufts of grass and kind of high points. Come in at a 45 and out at a 45. And when the animal comes along, he steps. You catch the animal like that, it basically holds him in place. You know, they can jump and jerk and twist. And this trap will allow circulation of the foot. It does not break the leg or maim the foot. There could be bruising, but this trap is designed to not hurt the animal. That would defeat the purpose of catching the animal and its leg breaking off and running away. So this is the live rubber-jawed foothold trap, and that's the way it functions in a general sense.
Oops, sorry.